Whenever you feel like it.
Hello, Week of Eight. I'm Martin. Hello, Governor. I got a little carried away there.
Hello, Week of Eight. It is Tuesday. So, how do you like that little intro? So, this past weekend, I went to the New York Comic-Con / New York Anime Fest, and it was amazing. There were thousands of people in costumes, thousands of just booths to see, the hundreds of panels. There was so much going on. It was so much fun. I'm gonna try and put some videos or photos or something in here somewhere. I had an absolute blast. I got to meet, as you saw, Tessa Mika Kitty, and it was really cool because I got to take a picture with her, and that made me happy, and she's so sweet. Firstly, I want to say, anyone who hasn't watched Maureen's video, go take a look at it, because we're going to try and really bring this channel back together. We all want to be here. This is us doing it. Go watch Maureen's video, she's going to explain it all. I'm not going to say anything more on it. Just to go back for us making our channel the way it is on steady days, I've never not been a Tuesday. Back when I was on Buck Fans, I was a Tuesday, and Tessa was Tuesday on 5 Awesome Buck Fans. And this is my way of me segueing into Maureen's question of what I hope to get from Week of Eight and what Week of Eight means to me. The Week of Eighters know this story, I'm just reiterating it for the world. Let me backtrack a lot. So there was a time for me when I was just on YouTube to watch cat videos and laughing babies. And then one day, I stumbled across a Julia Nunes video. I'm not sure which one it was, but I didn't pay mind to it. About a week or so later, a friend of mine sent me a different Julia Nunes video. My friend Danny. At that point, it was like, oh, this girl is really good. So I started watching a few more of her videos. And in watching her videos, it was back when video responses were right along the bottom. They were very easy to make, very easy to see, very easy to access. I stumbled across Mr. Adamser, and that's the first time I'd even forayed into the idea of vloggers. I'd never seen a vlogger before, never knew of them. And he wasn't even a true vlogger, he was just responding to Julia's music videos. And then from him, I found my way over to Week of Eight. And Week of Eight, I hadn't heard of the 5 Awesome Guys, I hadn't heard of the 5 Awesome Girls. I didn't know about any of the collaborative channels. I didn't even know about Vlogbrothers. I later found out the Vlogbrothers through, I think, that video of Julia Nunes where I clicked on Mr. Adamser. She was talking about the Vlogbrothers, and that's how I had made the connection. There was a whole bunch of this going on, a lot of meetings. So I found out about the Vlogbrothers, that was one situation, and I found out about collaborative channels, which is another situation. And watching Week of Eight, it was this amazing idea. I remember just, wow, it was people on opposite sides of the country and different parts of the world. It was amazing, and they were talking to each other and they were friends. It was fantastic, and I thought, I want to get involved with a collaborative channel. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. So I started finding vloggers, finding people. I really got sucked into the community that was YouTube. And one way that I ended up falling in was I stumbled across Tessa's Fresned video. Not the first video, the second video, Dear Fresned, where she talks about What About Adam? And I got sucked into Tessa's channel so much because her personality was just so bright and vivid, and she was so much fun to watch. And from her channel, it led me to the 5 Awesome Buck Fans. That was perfect because I had watched What the Buck for a very long time. I didn't really consider him a vlogger though. He was one of the first people that I'd seen that had started a show out of YouTube. Viral videos, and then there was people that were trying to make a living off of YouTube. I really didn't realize that aside from like the horrible snowboarding videos, that there were people talking and making community out of the internet. So she mentioned, oh, she was part of a collab channel. So I immediately subscribed to them, and I started watching them. Just between Tessa and Nathan, that was enough for me to be set with that channel. I always kid around saying that when it came to the 5 Awesome Buck Fans, I came for Tessa, but I stayed for Nathan. Just recently after watching them was when Amanda decided to leave. Once she was gone, they were holding auditions. I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. I went home, I made my video, and I think I posted it in the next like 3 or 4 days after their auditions video came up. And I didn't get it. And then one day, I got a message saying that Tessa was backing out, that she had run a course on 5 Awesome Buck Fans, and would they like me to join the channel. It was such a good day. I was flipping out. My, like, 2 favorite YouTubers at the time, Nathan and Tessa, both recognized me. And it was such a great experience. But like every experience. Every good YouTube channel, it must come to an end. One day, channel got hacked. No one knows how, no one knows why. When the channel disappeared, it never went back together. And we kind of just floundered for a while. There had been a bit of tension in the group. It wasn't that there was any animosity among the Buck fans, just there was no connection. When the channel disappeared, it never got pulled back together. Will went off, did his own thing. Jeffrey went off, did his own thing. Kristen went off and did her own thing. And me and Nathan just kind of sat for a while. Nathan disappeared off YouTube for a while, and I had like about a month of stagnation because he wasn't on anymore and I had nothing to do. It was strange. And then, I think within the first week of Buck fans being gone, I got a message from Mach. I ended up joining Week of 8. And you have to understand, Week of 8 was my first introduction into the collaborative channel. My first introduction into the community of YouTube. So, when I say that Week of 8 means a lot to me, when I say I want to be part of this channel, and when I say that I will stick around for as long as possible, even if it means you telling me, Jen, you either have to make your videos or I'm sorry, we're cutting you out. I will make my videos because I will take that threat seriously. I will stay. I will work for this. I love this channel, and guys, I really want to get to know you, because that was one thing that really was the downfall of the 5 Awesome Buck fans, and I'm gonna say it, I'm not in contact with anyone except Nathan, and if they see this, they can take it however they want. The only person I was friends with was Nathan. Will was friendly, but he really didn't make any effort towards getting to know me. Kristen and Jeffrey were friends right from the get-go. Also didn't make an effort to get to know me. Nathan made an effort to get to know me, and he was very good friends with Will, as I remember. But I only had one friend on my collaborative channel, at least that I felt was a friend of mine. So, being that, as it were, I give you guys full permission to creep the hell out of my Facebook page, to comment on everything I have, to IM me at 2 in the morning, cause I'm up. Week of Eighters, I want to get to know you. I want to be your friend, and I want us to bridge the gap between the internet and real life, as it were. I don't want our channel to one day get hacked and disappear and us never to talk to each other again. I want us to immediately make a new channel and just keep going. So kind of that's what we're doing right now. Our channel died. I don't know what happened. We all took a step back. And now, I'm not calling it a comeback, but it's time for us to bring this all together. Guys, it's Tuesday, and I don't know who's tomorrow, but I hope you post.